So hi everybody, this is Sandra Davis and I am with Pinnacle Women's Networking, and today we present to you the lovely Mindy Green Nethercut. Isn't that a lovely name? Mindy comes from I guess she calls her company Made for More, and she is a coach. She's a life and grief coach. Am I correct on that, Mindy?
You are correct. Yes, I am.
Awesome. So I love it. We have another coach in our group, and I think it is so needed. We need so many coaches, and everybody has a specialty. So Mindy, why don't you please tell us about yourself and your business and your coaching perfection? I know that you're awesome because I've already watched your videos and you're an amazing lady. So why don't you
Well,
introduce yourself?
thank you, Sandra. Well, as you said, I'm Mindy Green, and I do my business is Made for More Coaching with Mindy Green, and I focus on life and grief coaching. And the reason why I came up with that was because of experiences that I've had in my own life, and recognizing that there are lots of people out there who don't have a way of being able to share their loss. Because I think as a society, we have become detached from loss and grief. So it was really something that was put on my heart to do, and that's where Made for More was birthed from, that wanting to people to know that there is more to life than being feeling stuck.
Yeah.
And not having a place to talk about those things and work through them and heal.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So there's a lot of types of grief. There's not just the loss of a loved one, correct? We're
Right.
dealing with all kinds of grief in our life. The loss of really anything, lost relationships, maybe. Is
Hmm.
that something that you can also coach on? And the loss of maybe all kinds of different things, I can imagine. The loss of your kids going off to college.
Yes, and I wrote an article a couple of weeks ago on LinkedIn talking about that very subject. My youngest child of 4 just left to go to college back in August. So that was a loss for me as well.
Oh
I've been a
yeah.
homeschool mom, for almost 20 years. And so to have that, to suddenly find myself in a situation where I didn't know what to do with myself. So I'm thankful that I have my coaching business, because I'm able to, allows me opportunities to be around people, and talking about these things as well. I know I'm not alone, and other people, I know that this is a pivotal moment for them.
Oh gosh, yes, it is something else, isn't it? I tell you what, it's like the house is clean and clear, and all of a sudden there's no sound in the background. I used to worry about that sound when I didn't hear the kids. I'm like, where are they? What are they doing? But then you know what? I always had a rule. If you needed to find your kids, get on the phone or try to go to the bathroom and they come running.
Absolutely.
However, we do have to deal with, unfortunately, the loss of our loved ones at time. I know several people that or a few that I can think of that have lost family members really deep situations. And I just really wish there was some kind of a card that says you've got to go to grief counseling. You've got to do it. And I've been pretty blessed in that department. God forbid, I know we're all subject to anything happening, but I just wish I could tell some people, just go get a grief counselor. It would do so much good. And do you do outright grief counseling for the loss of loved ones?
Well, I do more coaching, and I have groups. I have a group, an 8-week group that I offer that provides, I call it the Caring for You community. And so that's
Awesome.
really an opportunity for them to gather together and talk about their loss. Because as you said, it is, it is lost loved ones, but it's also, divorce, it's loss of a job, all of those things trigger those same types of feelings and emotions.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it's something
Mhm.
else when you lose something that you're so used to having all the time, and then it's gone, and then you're trying to fill your void. Woo! So talk about your life coaching, because this is the question I want to ask you. I
Sure.
saw on your page you said you are a reformed professional procrastinator. Oh my gosh, that totally resonates with me because you hate giving yourself titles sometimes of negativity, but I'm a procrastinator. Oh my gosh. Tell me about that, please.
Well, you're with a soul sister here because I have been a lifelong procrastinator. I often joke and say that I put the pro in procrastinator because I was so good at it. And really, as I've been working through that and delving deeper, what I realized though is that it's really a form of stress management, because there's something that I'm not looking forward to and it stresses me. And so then
Oh,
I
yeah.
avoid it by procrastinating. So one of the things that I've been doing is I've actually been working on a particular program through Mel Robbins, and it's something
Oh,
that she's
yeah.
offering for free. I don't know if you've seen it or not. Best Decade Ever. And so it's a 30-day program to really dream big and to let go of some of those things that keep us stuck. And so for me, that has been my procrastination, thinking of kind of like the Scarlett O'Hara complex. I'll think about that tomorrow. Well, I need to think about it now because for all of us, none of us are getting any younger, right? So
Yeah.
making sure that
Tomorrow's
we put
another
those
day.
goals. Exactly. And it is, but why not start today? And so just creating good habits that support where we want to be in life.
Yeah, and I hope you can give me clarity on this, because I think we also all know if we just face whatever we're procrastinating on, then once we start the process, let's say you do the small step to get it through, then you start rolling. It's like the snowball that rolls downhill. It gains momentum. If you just do one small thing towards getting that procrastinating thing that you're pushing back, but if you do something small, then doesn't the ball start rolling down the hill and it gets bigger, and then before you know it, it's over. The procrastination is done and it's over, and you're like thinking to myself, why didn't I just do this in the first place?
Absolutely. And it's a way of self-sabotaging too. When we don't face what we need to, and with procrastination. So, and I always say that the first step is the hardest. So once you make that first step, then the rest of it gets easier.
Yeah, I can see that, but it's so hard to get to that first step. We need
Yeah.
people like you to help us get to the first step.
Yes. And that's what I'm here to do, is to provide support, encouragement, give a little bit of tough love when needed.
Yep, very good, very good. So tell me, what is your favorite part about your business? What's your favorite part?
I think my favorite part is just the opportunity to talk to people. And that's one of the things that has come up so frequently since I've always been a people person, and I
Yeah.
really love to listen. I have a background as a social worker and a psychologist. So when putting all those things together, I just really love people. I love their
Awesome.
stories. So that's what I really enjoy about it. And I have a friend who actually said, "What melts your butter?" And very Southern saying, right?
Cute. Yeah, that's
But what
cute.
melts my butter is really being able to have those connections and having those meaningful conversations. And that's what my business provides me the opportunity to do.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow, what a great answer. I'll tell you, that's awesome. So, tell us what area you're also serving, what area you're located in, and what area do you serve? Do you do anything abroad? I mean, not when I say abroad, do you do anything online? Do you do any online coaching so where you can reach people from outer areas and where you can travel to?
Absolutely. I do have a local group that I'm working with through my church. And then I, would like to
And
have
where's that located?
I'm located in Northern Virginia.
Oh,
So
okay, good.
so in Prince William County.
Okay, very good. Okay.
Yeah. And so I do, but my goal is to be able to include online. That's because I think that there is so many more people that you can reach through the online community as well. And they're hurting, and they really need that support and that
Yeah.
connection to know that they are made for more, right?
Oh, absolutely. We have so many opportunities and so many great things ahead that we can just do. But again, we need people like you sometimes to give us that little bit of gentle push, that gentle suggestion that, hey, you know what? You can do what you want to do. You can do this. You can get beyond adversity. You can grow. You can stop procrastinating and tackle all of these things. So I am so appreciative of people like you. Thank you so much for sharing your skills and your craft with us. And I'm so happy that you're a Pinnacle woman. And we are blessed to have you. I hope to meet you in person very soon coming up. We have different events throughout the Northern Virginia and the Central Virginia areas. So we're glad to have you. And if you need anything, just give me a shout out. And if do you have anything else, final words you'd like to say before we toast goodbye?
I just want to say to everyone, just to know that you have it in you to be able to change and grow, that we are not stuck at, one of my other favorite quotes is, if you're feeling stuck, move. You're not a tree. So we're not rooted to the ground. We can move.
Our roots stuck to the ground, underneath the ground. Oh my gosh, that's good. Well, it's true though, because a lot of people just feel so stuck.
Yes.
I mean, it's this unfortunate commentary, but it's true. And it's like, wow, how do you get people moving? How do you get them out of it? So thank you for what you do. And here's to you. Here's to, here, clink, ding.
Thank
It's good to see you.
Sandra.
Nice meeting you. And thank you so much for doing this with us. We're glad to have you. And I will be meeting you in person soon.
I look forward to it. Thank you so much.
You got it.